Hello lamp fans. This week we're going to be looking at Aladdin Font lamps, also called table lamps. You could rest them on a table, or you could put them into, let's say, a wall hanger bracket. The early ones came with wall hanger brackets, and so did the later ones. They could be also put into a floor lamp. This is like a Model B tilt frame that would be used for these glass styles. The earlier lamps, this is not an Aladdin in the back, that's a pot lamp. So for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 models, they made pot lamps to retrofit, Gone with the Wind lamps. So we're looking at here specifically, these are about 1936 and afterwards, and we have like a green moonstone, we have a white moonstone, we have some alicites moving to the right. Now there's some really interesting variances in these early ones. So white moonstone is very, very kind of white, and it's also opaque and clear. When you get into the alicites, they do get a pink or a white also. Now the biggest differentiator between these, and you can tell, is using a black light to determine if it's got uranium oxide. So that was used up to 41. Now they did save a batch of that, believe it or not, and didn't use it up till 43. But if you take a look here, these guys glow green, so those are alicite, but this is a white moonstone. And we come down over here, there's another alicite one here, but then we have a green one over here. Now this is the rare one of the whole bunch. So this is the 0153 model. It's called the ring foot, so it's got a ring foot bottom on it, and it's hollow versus, I'll kind of show you guys on these ones here. This is your conventional 3 dimple. But the ring foot, produced in 1943, really a one-year wonder. Very rare. I've only seen a couple of these. This first one I've been able to buy. Also has like the collars built in, much like like the glass lamps, like the B75, tall Lincoln drape. So this was made in 43, but it was made with old formula. So they were saved up a batch, and I'm not sure why they produced this in 43 and came up with old formula. I guess they had some left over and they came up with this design, but it's a one-hit wonder, very rare, satin finish. It's this really nice lamp. Model Bs were also used, for example, for the caboose lamps as well too. And here's one I found in a floor lamp somewhere else. And I'm gonna turn that around. That's a CPR, so Canadian Pacific Railway. So I knew that was actually from a caboose bracket lamp, but I didn't get the bracket. The Font lamps were used for Model 12s. That's the vase lamps. And then as time went by, they started to produce newer lamps, and so there's a crock lamp from the 80s. So they made that in a couple different colors. Model 23. There's the 23 drape. And there's some other newer ones in the back there. I'm not really into the newer stuff, but when I come along them, I'll pick them up. But the Font lamp, the shelf lamp, very, very practical. You can do a lot of things with them. I'm going to walk around here for a quick second and show you what I do with them. So I've shown this before, but I like to use the glass. This is a new one. It's a new style font in an old, it's a genie font in a floor lamp. And I guess, they do got some other lamps in here as well too. It's a Model 10, Model 6. And this over here is a kind of an oddball one. It's actually a Model B. It's got the wrong font in it, but that's how I got it. It's a post-war Model B hanger. Very interesting. And just to recap, there is the sconce lamp that I picked up a couple weeks ago. Had to strip everything. Literally had to use paint stripper to get the to strip the wood, and even to strip the brass. The lacquer was coming off, so I stripped the lacquer off, polished it, and just hit it with some new lacquer. The wood itself, I had 2 coats on it. It had all sorts of marks in it, so I literally had to scrape it all off and sand it, and then refinish it, and then new lacquer, and it's good, ready to go. It's perfect now. A little scratch on the mirror, but nothing major. And you wonder why I collect lamps. Oh well, here's a bit of a or my dad in 57, so he was a collector, not of lamps, but of just about anything and everything Canadiana or natural history. Well, anyway, sorry. Hope you enjoyed this short video this week, and if you have any questions, drop me a line. Thank you, and have a great day.